What's going on, everybody? So I'm doing a little bit of a deep dive here. I'd never heard of this band previously, but they got a new album. I noticed that they got a new album coming out April 21st, I believe. It's called Sorrow Turns to Dust. And I saw that the band actually had reached out to me also, like shortly after I noticed that they had an album coming out. The band reached out to me also, and so that's really, really sick. And so I decided, I was like, you know what? I saw they also just released a new single from the upcoming album. And the name of the band is Unchosen Ones. And what really caught my attention was the name of the song is Far Beyond the Thunderdome. How can I not listen to a song called that? It reminds me of, Mad Max. What can I say? I'm a sucker for that kind of thing, so I had to give it a listen. So here we are, we're gonna check it out. Like I said, there's a new song from new album coming out April 21st. Not quite sure what to expect here, but I'm excited nonetheless. So let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. that was a lot of fun. Man, I love just all of like the 80s elements, thrown in here. It's like a 80s, heavy power metal kind of song, very melodic as well, the whole song. But just like I said, all of the elements thrown in here really kind of helped set it apart because the structure itself, and even like the melody and all of that kind of stuff, none of it really, you know, broke the mold, so to say. It had a relative simple structure. The melody, vocal melody, pretty much just kind of, again, it was solid. It's catchy and all of that stuff. But it just, it didn't really blow my mind or anything like that. It suited the song very well. I'm not trying to say it. It's just relatively simple structure and melody here for kind of like a melodic power metal song. But what really helps set it apart, in my opinion, is they do it so well, and they throw in some extra little things to kind of personalize it a little bit, and that really goes a long way in my book. Anyhow, like just the 80s vibes, the keyboard, there was like some synth kind of going, like that electronic kind of stuff going there. Really, it really set the tone. Like even if you didn't know like the name of the song, and assumed that it was kind of a throwback to like Mad Max, or kind of like 80s era and all that kind of stuff, you would know right off the rip that this is kind of an 80s inspired like melodic power metal, just because of the way that they infuse that kind of like keyboard work in there. And even with it was really cool, even in the bridge, like kind of during some of that guitar solo, you hear a little bit of like electronic drums going, like the doo kind of sound. So that was really sick also, kind of got me pumped. And so yeah, it was just done really really well, and there was some extra little things thrown in there that, like I said, just kind of personalized it, for the band a little bit. And like I said, that goes a long way, and makes it more memorable. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Really really well done. Uh, I like the guitar work, the guitar riffs. There's some really heavy moments, some nice, punchy kind of moments in there. I like the vocals a lot. I don't know, his voice reminds me of someone's voice, but I was trying to think of it while listening to this song, but I just couldn't. But yeah, the voice sounds kind of like familiar-ish. But anywho, really great vocals. Does a really good job with the song, and especially like there in the chorus, and it's just a good rhythm. Even to like the vocal lines. Everything's got like a nice rhythm here in this song. There's kind of like some speedy, you know, musicianship going on. You got some nice chugging with the guitar and all that kind of stuff, but the vocals have a nice rhythmic kind of delivery to them, and that helps kind of make it catchy. And so yeah, it's kind of stuck in my head right now. And but yeah, the vocals were really really well done. I like the vocals a lot. The guitar work was stellar. Keyboard, oh man, yeah, I love the keyboard work on this song. That really kind of took it to the next level, in my opinion. But the drums and everything just did a really good job of keeping the song kind of driving, forward. The verses have a little bit more of like a driven feel to them, and then the chorus gets a little bit just like more melodic, and not quite as like just ripping through. But yeah, well constructed song. Like I said, the structure and everything, relatively simple layout and things like that. But that's fine, because it was done really really well. And like I said, with the keyboard really added a nice touch, and a little bit of the electronic drum kind of sound there, like in the bridge, and just the lyrics and stuff too. I mean, even mention of like Fury Road, and all this kind of stuff. Mad Max related was really tight, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'd never heard of this band before, Unchosen Ones, but I'm really looking forward to this album, April 21st. Just based off what I hear from this Far Beyond the Thunderdome, because quality sound, everything sounds good. And I mean, like 80s kind of influence thrown in there with some melodic, the power metal vibes. dude, I'm all in. You know, that's all you got to say. You know, but yeah, clearly it's not just a gimmick either because you know it's a solid foundation. So I dig it. You know, I had fun with this one here, and like I said, I'm looking forward to the album. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you thought of this song here. Are you familiar with this band? You know, have you listened to them before? Let me know your thoughts and all that. Are you looking forward to this album in April? Yeah, let me know. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time, Ranger.